In 2017, there are 7.5 billion people on Earth, and it's predicted that number will double by 2040. Out of all of them, there are very few who actually produce the food everyone else is eating. Couple that with global warming that's messing harvest seasons in countries like Spain and the United States, food security will be a problem. So, how can you make a difference? Well, Ijad Farm would like to help. For the past 5 years, we have been working with local farmers as a professional agribusiness company. At our peak, we have processed around 600 heads of livestock, helped by over 150 farming partners. And these numbers continue to grow every year. Join us as one of our many investors improving food security and farmers' welfare in Indonesia by logging on to ijadfarm.com. With solid benefits like livestock death warranty, monthly progress reports, in-app on-demand access to livestock security cameras, and get returns of 15 to 20%. So what are you waiting for? Help us help you make the world a better place. Ijad Farm, your one-stop urban cattle solution.
Now, we are going to explain our PMC. The first one is customer segments. We have two-sided market here, investors and end user. Our investors are consist of young professionals and retirees. Our primary consumers of the investment product are young professionals, consist of Y and Z generations, because one data shows the high awareness among youth to the importance of investing to the future gains is high, plus they are very adaptive to new technology. The second one, the retiree. Our secondary target investors of the investment product are retired people. Most in early age generations, they might not adaptive to new technology, but they need their money grows while they cannot work anymore in their age. To sell our livestock, we sell to Muslims in Ijad festival. The demand is keep increasing year by year, but the livestock population are literally decreasing. Second one is to B2B. We are going to sell to abattoir or slaughter cattle. We sell the slaughter cattle directly to beef suppliers and local abattoirs, rather than sell the slaughter cattle to livestock trader. This way, we could have the higher sales price for our slaughter cattle. And the second one is to the feedlotters. Some of our feed cattle that we produced from the cow-calf operation will be sold to another feedlotters, and the rest is going to be fattened up in our feedlot operations. We also have unique value propositions. Our finding says that most of the potential investors are having kind of doubt toward this investment. In order to build some trust, we're gonna give 100% money back guarantee for that investment. We're brave enough to do so because we think we already have solid risk management. Furthermore, to grow some more trust in our farming investment, we're gonna give 24/7 surveillance CCTV access for investors to look out their livestock investment anytime, anywhere from app and web. Next, we're also going to give the monthly progress report to the investors by email and through the apps that we have already provided for them. Through this report, investors can have the information about the weight gain of their cattle, the current price of the cattle, and so on. And we will deliver 3D real model images reporting in 360-degree augmented reality that makes online livestock shopping become easier and also safer, especially for the Muslims who need the livestock for Eid al-Adha festival, because they have to make sure that the cattle are in a great shape and prime condition. This idea came out from Muslims inside. When they're going to buy livestock for the festival, they have some Sharia requirement to obey. To create more social and environmental impact, we further process cattle dung into biogas and organic fertilizer. We give some of the nutrient-rich organic fertilizer from our farm to the local small farmers for the use of their agricultural land. So the small farmers will have higher yield from their food crop production. We also turn some of the biogas into electricity. It is green renewable energy and much better than fossil fuel. Let's move to distribution channel. To attract further prospective investors, we will do massive B2C via user-friendly website and app, which we are going to promote through social media campaign, mainly through Facebook and Instagram, in order to take advantage of their ad services for us to directly reach our target segment in the market. For gaining profit in routines, we will do intense B2B. We're going to sell the slaughter cattle directly to beef suppliers in local abattoirs, rather than sell the slaughter cattle to livestock trader. This way, we could have the higher sales price for our slaughter cattle. We also sell best selected livestock in Ijad festival, image in 3D imaging through our online B2C marketplace. 3D image is pretty important to give the potential buyer more complete information about the true form and scale size toward average human for each livestock they gonna buy. Our finding says people need super clear information before buying, and we're gonna provide it. Customer relationships. For the B2C to investor, we are giving awesome in-app integrated reporting to our investors so they can watch over the investment anytime, anywhere. We offer extra 1% return on investment when the investor wants to share their investment in Ijad farm via their social media. Limited lucky investor can win free farm visit to see their livestock investment in our farm site. They just need to follow and be active in our social media. For the B2B partner, we will make MOU with beef suppliers. We will always ask for feedback from them about the beef quality and the beef yield of our cattle. Revenue streams. Some years of experience in the business make us learn and aware that revenue potential also came from the ways of the farming operations. We can get 80 to 120% extra revenue if we can do the zero-waste system management. So we mitigate the risk of the operation by not solely gaining sources of income only by main commodity sales or cattle sales, but also by various byproducts came from waste management such as organic fertilizer, earthworm, fall, fees, fruits and vegetables. These are our key resources. Key activities. Our main activities is managing investors' funding in this farming business. In beef feedlot operation, the output of this operation is slaughter cattle. Cattle that has already been fattened up and ready to be slaughtered in abattoirs. Second, cow or calf operation. One of the input of beef feedlot operation is feeder cattle or young cattle. 1 to 1.5 years old male cattle, which are the outputs of cow or calf operations. So the purpose of this operation is to support beef fattening operation. And the third one, we're going to do waste management. A head of cattle produce tons of manure annually. It is our responsibility to turn this waste into valuable products, such as fertilizers and biogas. We make sure the waste from our farm doesn't harm the planet. Instead, we are going to make something beneficial for us from the waste itself. Key partners. First, abattoirs. One of the abattoirs or slaughterhouse in Surabaya needs at least 3,000 heads of cattle in a month, or 36,000 heads of cattle in a year. And for that needs, beef suppliers are willing to build partnership with local beef farmers. It is a big opportunity for us to be their partner, so we can sell our cattle to them. In this case, slaughter cattle that have already been fattened up in our farm. Second, feedlots. The output from our farm is not only slaughter cattle, but also feeder cattle from our cow-calf operation. We are going to fatten some of our feeder cattle up in our feedlot and sell the rest of our feeder cattle to another feedlot company. The third is the government. This government institution provides us with hundreds of researchers of beef cattle farming. These researchers worth billions rupiah and are very beneficial for improving the efficiency and the effectivity of our farming operations. These are our cost structure.